Good evening, everyone. Now, this is a real pleasure because when I visited Muscat for a session at the embassy and His Excellency Mr. Manu Mahavar, and it was a really heavenly experience at Muscat because Muscat, as such, is so beautiful city and it is so neat, and also it is an architectural marvel. You see, it is really when you drive through, it is a real pleasure that in driving through Muscat, and a very beautiful city, and the people are so open and they are so helpful and they are so receptive, and that was really heavenly experience. And my visit to Al Zahara College and Professor Amar Al Abdullah, it was really good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
It is
Good evening.
really
Thank you.
pleasure seeing you again. And
Thank you.
so I think we both decided that both the colleges should come together and we should have more interaction. And I think this was a kind of a God sent opportunity where, of course, COVID, which is creating a lot of problems, but yet it has given us an opportunity to gel together, to come together on this in a platform. And so that I welcome you, sir, and I'm so thankful that you have been really receptive to our all those all what was initiated by us. And we look forward to this session and other sessions, as well as more and more interaction with the college. And Al Zahara College, when I visited, it is really beautiful, very neat, and so well planned, and it has got so many disciplines also. So that is why I was little curious, and I wanted to forge more ties and take this forward. Mata Sundari College, Kamna has explained very beautifully that it is a college which was established in 1967. And you see, that time in India, women education was not so prominent. But this was established with the help of first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and also a prominent Sikh leader. And they got together. The Sikh leader was aspiring that, we should have special education for the women, and that is why this college was established in 1967. And it is really heartening to tell you that it is established on a very, very holy land. Now, this land is, we are named after Mata Sundariji, that is mother of Khalsa. She was known as mother of Khalsa as well, because she was the one who led Sikhs, and she led through turmoil. And it was almost, you can say, 400 years back that she led the Khalsa, and she led the whole community with a religious fervor also. She was keen on education. She was keen on all around development of the personality. And as a woman leader, she was very vocal. And even her opponents actually hailed and actually accepted her advice. And we are placed on the land where she lived. So it is a kind of a not only a temple of learning, it is a real temple as well. And that is why all of us are so associated with the college. Now we are committed to give modern education, all types of modern education. We have so many courses which are so relevant. We have computer science, we have commerce, we have economics, we have English, we have other languages, the regional languages, the local languages, the ancient languages also. And we have also Urdu department, and we have Sanskrit department and Punjabi department. So we flourish the linguistic plurality of a country along with modern education. And that is why we want to instill the traditional values. And as I understand, Al Zahara College is also committed to the Islamic values. If we give these values, which are humanistic values, to our young women, I think we are doing a job which is really tremendous. And that is why, because we know that whole sort of this present generation is somewhere derailing, and we want that they should be on right track. And so, along with modern education, traditional values, the religious values have to be instilled in them, so that they lead a balanced life. And so we create students who can take up professional challenges very easily, with their compulsions, professional compulsions. They are at peace, and they take personal life also very easily. Now we have to strike a balance between the professional and personal lives, more so in the case of women, because women have to understand the whole situation, because as a kind of a gender role which they have to take up, but at the same time professional role has to be taken up by them also. So we instill these kind of values in amongst the whole new generation. And we respect that with this diversity also comes in forefront, because women should be adequately represented in all the facets of life, whether it is educational, whether it is professional, and so on. And so education is by and large most important, through which they can really have confidence, and they can raise their head in esteem, and they can also balance their lives. So that is why what we mean is that we aim at excellence and
Because women
transparency.
should be
And
adequately
so
represented in
also,
all the facets of life, whether it is educational, whether it is professional.
Sangeeta, kindly look into this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, Al Sahara College also is actually looking into all these things, as I believe, and they have all sort of courses pertaining to business administration, language, accounting, finances, and that is why I feel that our interrelationship can go even further. Now, today's topic, that is online teaching and learning technologies. Now, as we all know, that COVID has, of course, created a lot of psychological and mental pressure on us, and even physical pressure on us. But at the same time, if we convert it into opportunity, I think we are doing the right thing. And so that is why it is important that we learn new things, we take up this transition with ease. And for that it is important that we learn something. Of course, we have been using all sort of technology, whether it is the you can say whether it is smartphones, laptops, we were using it. But using it entirely for the academic purposes, I think in the COVID times, the faculty, the teachers all over the world have learned quite a lot. Initially in March, the faculty and we all were not so conversant. Even if we were conversant, we were not using this technology so much. But we see this technology is so relevant. I think I can so easily connect with people, and this intercultural exchange is so easily possible today. It is because of the technology. And so that is why all the teachers who have donned this new role, whether they are in Muscat, whether they are in India, or any other part of the world, it is really applaudable that they have learned to use this in technology with ease, and so that they can disseminate the values to their students. So that is why we have planned this session, and it is really a pleasure. Once again, I welcome Professor Amir and Ms. Shaikia Al Saibi, and Dr. Lokesh, who is IQAC convener, and Sangeeta for all the technical help, and all others who are a part of it, and all the audience who are a part of it. And I'm sure you will have a very good session, and we'll have many more sessions. We will take this international ties even further. And with this, I again welcome you with the core of my heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring words. Now, let me introduce Dr. Abdullah, acting Al Zahra College for Women, Muscat. He has 27 years of experience in academic teaching and administrative posts. He has many published research articles, has undertaken various applied research studies, and has authored many books. He is also awarded Best Teacher Prize twice. He also has a record of community service contributions by attending and delivering workshops in entrepreneurship and small medium enterprises, benchmarking among higher education institutions, and promoting institutional work among other educational visits. He is also competent in software programs in managerial, financial, and accounting areas, preparation of feasibility studies, and evaluation of management projects. With this, I would like to call upon Dr. Abdullah to say a few words. Sir,
Sir, please unmute yourself.
so you are muted.
Sir, please unmute yourself.
So please unmute.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me say a few words. Respected participants, attendants, and guests, a very good evening to all. It gives me a huge honor to welcome you to this international webinar, a corporation that helps to strengthen the academic relationship between our colleges. It was a difficult year indeed because of COVID-19, but it has also taught us to come together and continue our educational and academic message in all possible means. We also look forward for more cooperation in the future in all the shared field of studies. Thank you again for being with us today, and I wish you a very successful and beneficial gathering, inshallah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating words. If anybody else from faculty Al Zahra College wants to say something, you're most welcome.
Yes.
Anybody from faculty Al Zahra College for Women?
Hello.
Okay, sir. So, ma'am, can we proceed now?
You can
I
proceed.
cannot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So now let me introduce our resource person, Ms. Priyanka, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Matasudri College. She is a distinguished alumni of Delhi University and has 7 years of teaching experience. So without taking much of your time, I will hand over this virtual mic to Ms. Priyanka to begin the session. Over to you, Priyanka.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to thank Principal ma'am, Lokesh sir, and Manisha ma'am for giving me this opportunity. I would also like to thank Dr. Abdullah, Dean Al Zahara College for Women, Muscat. Thank you everyone for joining us today. So I hope you all are safe and healthy. So let's begin the session. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay, Kamna ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yes, Priyanka. Yes.
Okay. So I will be covering the two Google application, Google Meet and the Google Classroom. So first I will talk about the Google Meet. So Google Meet is an online meeting platform that provide both audio conferencing and a video conferencing solution. You can use this platform for face-to-face video meetings and for webinars, for group phone calls, and even for your online classes. Now, it also includes the ability for screen sharing. You can share your document, your lecture notes, your presentation, spreadsheet, etc. while on the meeting. The other important feature that it provides is instant messaging, that a chat feature that you can share the message with the people on the call. And another important feature that it provides is record a meeting. You can also record your virtual meeting. Although there are other various popular online platforms, so there are, for example, like Zoom meeting. So today we all are connected using this platform, Zoom meeting, Cisco WebEx, Skype, Microsoft Teams, GoToMeetings. So all these platforms share the common features, and these features include video conferencing, instant messaging, screen sharing, and record the meeting. So let's begin with the Google Meet. So in order to use this Google Meet application, first you need a Google account to use the Google Meet. So if you haven't signed up for the Google, for a Gmail or a Google account, so in order to use the Google Meet, you must have a Google account. So the topic that I will be covering for the Google Meet are, we will see in this session how to schedule a meeting using Google Calendar, how to schedule an instant meeting, how to join the meeting, and we will also explore the Google Meet interface and how we can share our document and anything that you want to share with the invitees, with the participant of the meeting, that we'll also see. Okay, so the first important thing to use the Google Meet, I need to log in into my Google account. So for login into a Google account, in the address bar, you have to write accounts.google.com. accounts.google.com, because I'm already signed in into my account. So this is my Gmail page. So I'm already logged into my account. Now, into your Gmail page, at the top right corner of your Gmail page, there is a Google app menu. There is a Google app menu. You have to click on this Google app menu, and there are various Google applications. You can see there you have the Gmail app, you have a calendar app, you have a Meet app, and there are other various applications you can find here. So first we see how to schedule a meeting using Google Calendar. So I've already logged into my account, open the Google app, and under this Google applications, I will select the calendar app. So I need to click this calendar app. So this is the calendar application. You can see this is all the events that I have already scheduled. So we will see how to schedule a meeting. In the calendar app, you can see there is a button plus create. So in order to schedule a meeting, you first need to create an event. And for creating an event, you have to click on this plus create button. So we have to click on this plus create button. The moment you click on this create button, there is a small window will pop up. And in this small window, there are various options available that you can schedule your meeting. So I will go to the more option first, because there are more options available in this case. So in order to schedule a meeting, the first thing is the add title. So here you will type the name of the meeting. Suppose name of the meeting, I'm writing webinar on online teaching technologies. This is the name of the meeting. So after entering the name of the meeting, I can fine tune the time and date for the meeting. So I want to schedule this meeting on 22nd November, or I can schedule it later also. Suppose I want to schedule it today only. And the timing for the meetings are, let's say I want the timings to be 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, after fine tuning the date and time, there are other options. Next, below this, you will find the Add Google Meet video conferencing button. So because we want a video conferencing meeting, you have to click this button. So I will click this button. Now, this will generate the Google Meet link also. So I have already typed in the name of the meeting, fine-tune the date and time, then click on this Add Google Meet video conferencing button also. Now, below this button, there are this notification reminder. Below this, you can find the notification reminders. So there are two types of notification you can send to your participant, your invitees of the meeting. So there are two types of notification reminder, and email notifications and a simple desktop notifications. So I am setting the email notification. So using an email notification, before the start of the meeting, it will send an email to the participant of the meeting to inform that the meeting is going to be start in the 5 minutes. So this will basically send an email 5 minutes before the meeting. Now, after setting an email notification, below that, there is an add description section. And in this description section, you can add notes. You can write anything. You can write anything which are related to the meeting, and you can also attach file which is related to your meeting. So I'm not attaching any file here. I'm adding a description that please attend the meeting, a short note. Okay. If you want to attach a file, let me attach the file. So I have various files here in my Google Drive. So I can attach any file from my Google Drive. Suppose this is a file that I want to attach. You have to select this file and then click on this select button. So it will attach the file. Now, after that, there is a guest tab, and below this, you can type in the name of the guest or email of the guest. Guest means the participant, that the invitees of the meeting. So I'm just clicking here and writing down the email address. I'd say I want to invite this person. So I will enter the email of the people that you want to invite. Now, below the guest section, there is a guest permissions also. There are 3 types of permission: modify event, invite others, and see the guest list. So I do not want the guest to modify my event. So I will uncheck it. But I want that guest can also invite others, and guest can also see the other invitees, other participant of the meetings. So these are the permission that you can set before scheduling a meeting for the guest also. So I will quickly repeat. Here is the name of the meeting. Below the name of the meeting, you can set the date and the time of the meeting. Then you have to click on this Add Google Meet video conferencing button. Below this are the notification reminder. So I have added a notification reminder, which is an email notification reminder. Below this, we have a description section where you can write note. You can also attach a file. So I have written the note also, and I have attached the file also. And next we move on to guest. Here I can add the people that I want in the meeting. And below this, there is a guest permission. Now, after this, we have to click on this save button. This is very, very important. So I'm clicking on the save button. Now, the moment I click on this save button, a pop-up window appear, and this is asking if you wish to email the meeting invitation to the guest. So yes, I want that all my invitees, all my attendees of the meeting get an email invitation about the meeting. So I will click the send. So this will create an event. This will create a meeting link. So I have created the meeting link for 22nd November. So you can see in my calendar, it has been scheduled. Webinar on online. Yes, it is there. Webinar on online teaching technologies. Time Sunday, 8 to 9 p.m. And this is how we can schedule the meeting. Now, suppose if you want to start a meeting right away, you can schedule a meeting for some time in the future, but suppose you want to start a meeting right away. The steps are same. First, you have to log in into your Gmail account and go to the Google app menu. Here, instead of going to the Google Calendar, because Google Calendar we will use for scheduling a meeting for the future, right? So now I want an instant meeting because suppose I want to do some important and urgent meeting. So I will, instead of choosing a calendar app, I will choose the Meet app. I will choose the Meet app. So I will click on this Meet app under the Google app menu. So this is a Meet page. You can see the address bar. The Meet page address is meet.google.com. So for creating an instant meeting, you have to click on this join or start a meeting. So I'm clicking here, join or start a meeting. Now it is asking enter the meeting code or a nickname. To start your own meeting, enter the nickname or leave blank. So you can leave it blank also because it is totally optional. Suppose I want to write my name. So I'm writing my name here. And then you need to click on this continue button. Now, the moment I click on this continue button, this new page will appear. And to enter a meeting, to start a meeting, you have to click on this join now button. So before clicking this join now button, I must tell you that before entering a meeting, you can check your mic and you can check your video. I will talk about these controls also. So suppose let me in the meeting, I have to click on this join now button. Now, this is an instant meeting. The meeting has started now. Now, this window is appearing, which have two options. You can share the meeting information using this window. So there are two options coming up for sharing the joining information with the attendees of the meeting because you have started an instant meeting. So there are two ways of sharing the joining information with the participant, with the attendees of the meeting. So first option is copy the joining information. So you can copy the joining information and you can paste this meeting details in an email or in another app. So suppose I am this way. So this is a meeting link that I have copied from the Meet itself using the button join copy info, and I copied it into my email and set to the person whom I want in the meeting. Now, the other option is add people. You have to click on this button add people and you can write a name or an email of the person that you want to invite. So suppose I want to invite these two persons in the meeting. So I have selected the two email IDs of the person and then click on send email. Then click on send email. So it has written here invite has been sent. So I will show you how it looked to the invitees. This. This is a mail that will be received by the participant, by the invitees of the meeting, that the heading of the text, the subject of the email is happening now. Because it's an instant meeting, it is saying that it is happening now, and using this join meeting button, you can end the meeting. So I'm clicking here, join in button. And then click on this join now button. So as you can see, there are two participants now. First is the creator of the meeting and second is the participant. So although both email IDs are mine, therefore the name is coming Priyanka Gupta and Priyanka Gupta. So this way you will create your meeting, you can schedule your meeting, and you can create an instant meeting. Now we will see how to join a meeting. So there are many ways to join a meeting. You can join a meeting from your Google Calendar event. You can join a meeting from the Meet window itself. If you have the link of the meeting, you can join by just simply clicking on the meeting link. And if you have, you can also join the meeting by using the meeting code. So we will see how we can join the meeting. So this is the meeting I have created just now, and the other person is want to join the meeting. So let me go to the calendar app first. First, I'm going to the calendar app, because the first way is go to the calendar app and click the event you want to join. So suppose this is a meeting I have just created. I'm clicking on it. A small window will pop up and there is an option coming, join with Google Meet. So this is a one way you can join the Google Meet. So go to the calendar app, click the event that you want to join. Then next, click on join with Google Meet. The moment I click on this join with Google Meet, again a window will appear. And next, I have to click on this join now button. Now, I'm in the meeting. Or the other way is, this is the one way of joining your meeting. And the other way is, in the address bar of the Chrome, I will write the address of the meet, meet.google.com. So here you can see there are the meeting which has already been scheduled. So this is a meeting that I have just scheduled. You have to, suppose you want to join this meeting, you have to just click on it. I'm just clicking it. Again, I need to click on ask to join. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 minute. There are multiple windows coming up. Okay. Okay. So in the new tab, I'm writing meet.google.com. So this is already scheduled meeting. Simply click on it and you will enter your meeting by clicking on, I'm sorry, by default it is selecting my another account. I have to switch the account. Okay. Okay, now I'm in the meeting. So there are two ways you can join the meeting. The one way is from the Google Meet, from the calendar app. Second, from the browser itself. And if you have the meeting link, you can join it directly. For example, like I have sent myself the meeting link, this. So if you have the link of the meeting, you just simply click on the meeting. And then, okay, so because the meeting has been expired, so there are 3 ways we have seen how to join a meeting. I hope it is clear. So move on to the next topic. We will see how the Google Meet interface look like. So this is a Google Meet interface. In this interface, at the bottom panel, there are 3 controls. Everyone have the attendees or the creator of the meeting, all have these 3 control. The first control is for switch on your mic. You can mute and unmute yourself with this button. Currently, I have muted myself. Therefore, the color of this button is red. If I want to unmute myself, I have to click this button again. Now, alongside this, there is a button for leave the meeting. So if you want to leave a meeting, you have to click on this button. And alongside that, there is a button for turning on or off your camera. So these are the 3 basic controls that everyone, whether you are a creator or the attendee of the meeting, have all these controls. Now, at the left side of the bottom, there are the meeting details. For example, like the web name of the meeting and the joining information. And also because in this meeting, I have attached one file, so it is also available here. Now, next, there are 2 important tabs at the top right corner of your screen. So the 2 important tabs are the People tab and the Chat tab. So People tab, to see the attendees of the meeting, you have to click on this People tabs. So right now there is only one person, like the creator of the meeting. I'm the creator of the meeting. So these are the participants here you can see. And the second is the Chat tab. If you want to send a message during the meeting, you will use this tab. So suppose I want to send a message to all the people in the meeting. So I'm writing here, hello everyone, and then click on this send button. So this will send a message, and which is visible to everyone in the meeting. So these are the 2 important tabs, People tab and the Chat tabs. Now there are certain privileges that the host of the meeting have, and those privileges are the host of the meeting can mute and remove the meeting participants. So let me add one more participant here. Yes, now. So one is the participant and another is the host of the creator of the meeting, right? So as I said, the host of the meeting have 2 controls that the host of the meeting can mute and remove the participants. Okay? So suppose this is a participant and this is the host. So in order to mute and remove the other people in the meeting, you have to go to the People tab. I'm again going to this tab. Here, there's a people icon coming here. You have to click on this tab. And there are 2 tabs, People tab and the Chat tab. So I will go to the People tab and select the participant. And after selecting the participant, reaching to the participant, there are 3 dots coming in. You have to click on these 3 dots. So there are two options coming in: pin to the screen and remove from the meeting, because the participant is muted, is already muted. So I can't unmute the participant. So if the participant is unmuted, then I have the privilege to mute the participant. So the another privilege that the host of the meeting have is remove the participant from the meeting. Only the remove from the meeting option will come to the host. The participant of the meeting cannot have the option to remove from the meeting. So if I suppose I want to remove it, I just click on this remove from the meeting button. Now there is one option is there to pin the participant. So this pin option, let me show you the pin option. This is a pin option, which is again come to the participant. So this pin option is available for everyone in the meeting. Now, if you want to view one specific participant on your screen, then you can pin them. So again, the steps are you have to go to the people tab, go to the participant whom you want to be on your whole screen. So you simply click on this pin to screen. So that particular participant will come to come to your screen. So if you want to unpin, you can again go to that participant, click on this three dots and click on unpin tab. So this will unpin the participants. So we have seen three controls: mic, leave, and leave the call and video. At the left, we have all the joining information. If you have any attachment, you can also see that attachment. Then we will see the two important tab, people tab and the chat tab. And next we will see there are more options available. So there are three dots coming up here in this Google Meet page, which is for more options. And you can see there are various options coming up. So there is an option coming up for record a meeting, for changing the layout, full screen, changing the background, turn on captions, use a phone for audio. So there are various options. So there is a change layout option. So under this change layout option, there are four options coming up: auto, tiled, spotlight, and the sidebar. So Google Meet automatically switches the layout to display the most active content and the active participant. So the first layout is auto, that Meet chooses for you. And the second is style. In this, you can view up to 16 people on your screen. And the next is spotlight. An active speaker will fill the entire window if you select the spotlight layout. And the last layout is the sidebar. In this, the main or the active speaker will fill the entire window, and the remaining participant will come on the side in the thumbnail images form. So these are the four major layouts. And you can also record the meeting by clicking on this button, record meeting buttons. So these are the some major thing that we get in the Google Meet. Now, another very important thing is that I have earlier shared that if you want to share a presentation or any document, a spreadsheet, the lecture note with your attendees, with the invitees of the meeting, then there is an option here, present now. This present now button will help us to share your, I'm clicking on it. You can present, you can share your entire screen, you can share a specific window, and you can share a Google tab also. So when you click on your entire screen button, then your entire screen will be seen by the participant of the meeting. And if you let me explore this option, your entire screen, this small window will pop up. You have to click on this screen. That is very important. Otherwise, this share button will not enabled. So you have to click on this screen and click share. So this will share my entire screen with the participant. So it is showing me message that you are presenting. And if you want to stop sharing, there are two options coming up. First is there in the Meet window, stop presenting button. If you want to stop presenting, you can click on this stop presenting button. And the another way is to stop sharing your screen is here you are presenting is coming. you need to click on this button, and this button will come up called stop presenting. So you can stop presenting in these two ways. So I'm stop presenting from here. Now, the other way, suppose you want to share you do not want to share your entire screen, you want to share a window only. So you have to click a window, and all the active window will appear in this pop-up window. So suppose I want to share this specific file to to the participant of the meeting. I will select this file and then click on this share button. So this is a file that will be visible to the participant of the meeting. Again, if you want to stop sharing, if you want to stop sharing your document with the participant, you can directly click here, stop recording, or go to the Meet window and click stop presenting here. So this way we can share a specific window. And suppose you want to show a Chrome tab, there's an option for this also. You have to click here, a tab, and there are various the tabs which I have already opened are coming here. So suppose I want to share this particular tab, I click on it and then share. So this particular tab, now it is visible to everyone in the meeting. And to stop sharing, you can simply click here. Here is a stop button. You do not need to go to the meeting page. You can simply click here, stop, to stop presenting your screen. So I am exercising this option now. You can simply click this stop button. Now again going back to my Meet page. So these are the options that you can find in the Google Meet app. So I have told you about how you can share your screen, how to send a message, and how the various controls that the host or the creator of the meeting have, and the controls that the participant of the meeting have. Now, and I'm leaving the meeting, so I will click on this leave call button. This way I will leave the meeting. So this is all about the Google Meet. So now next topic that I will be covering is the Google Classroom. So again, a very important application, the Google Classroom. If you never heard of the Google Classroom before, so I would like to tell you that it is a service that allows you to share files with your students. You can share anything with your student using this application of Google. You can create assignment, you can grade assignment, and in short, I would say you can communicate with your student in a paperless way. So the important thing is that if you want to use this Google Classroom application, your school or college does have to sign up for G Suite for Education account. I'm writing here, G Suite for Education account in order to use this application. So in the Google Classroom, I will be covering how to create a class in the Google Classroom. Next, we will see how to add student or the teachers to your class. Next, we will see how to join a class, delete a class from your classroom, and the other important features that it has. For example, like 4 main features it provides us: the stream tab, the classwork tab, people tab, and the grade tabs. So in order to use a Google Classroom, again, you need a Google account. So I have this Google account, which I have already signed in. Now in this Google account, this is my Google page, Gmail page. So again, I have to go to these 9 dots, and here I need to click on the Google Classroom application. I need to search for it. Where is the Google Classroom application? Here it is. It's a Google Classroom application. The steps for creating a meeting for using Google Meet or creating a classroom are same. First, you need to log in into your Google account, go to these 9 dots and select the appropriate application. So because now we are seeing the Google Classroom, so I will click on this Google Classroom application. So as you can see, this is my Google Plus Classroom page. And there are already 3 classes which I have created. So these 3 classes which I have created for my classes. So I'm teaching 2 classes, 3 classes. So as many classes I can make here. So first we will see how to create a class using Google Classroom application. So for creating a class, there is a plus button at the top right corner of the Google Classroom page. If you can see, this is a plus button here. So in order to create a class, you have to click on this plus button. So there are 2 options coming up: join a class and create a class. So as a teacher, you will create a class, and if you are a student, you will join a class. We will see it later. So I want to create a class, so then I will click on this create class button. Now, the moment I click on the create class button, this small window will pop up. Here it is asking the name of the class, the section of the class, the subject, and the room of the class. So suppose the subject, the class name I want to any name you can give, computer application. Suppose the section is A. And the subject is, let's say I'm teaching data structures, is one of the subject of computer science. So I'm writing here that data structures, and suppose the room is 123. So the required field is the name of the class, and all these fields are the optional fields. You can leave them blank also. So now, in order to create a class, you have to fill all these details. Once you fill all the details, you have to click on this plus create button. So I am clicking here to create a class. So the class is created now. So this is a main menu. Let me show you the all classes. So the 3 classes were earlier. Now I have just created a computer application class. As you can see here, this is a computer application class. So this is a class that I have just created. Now the next thing is, suppose I want to delete a class. So to delete a class, first you need to archive a class. So suppose this is a class that I want to delete. This is a demo class that I want to delete. There are 3 dots coming up here. You can see there are 3 dots coming here for all the classes. And suppose I want to delete this demo class. The name of the class is demo. So for this, I need to click on these 3 buttons. Let me zoom it more. There are 3 buttons coming up, 3 dots, sorry. Then click on these 3 dots. There is an option coming. There are various options coming: move, copy, invite link, edit, copy, and archive. So in order to delete a class, you need to first archive your class. You cannot see the delete option here, right? So first you need to archive your class. So I'm just clicking here the archive. So yes, I want to archive it. So now you can see that the class has been archived, and there are 3 classes here. 2 are my classes, and third is the class that I have just created. So in order to delete a class, you have to search for your archive classes. So this is a main menu. These 3 lines is a main menu. You have to click here, main menu. Now here, there's an option coming up for archived classes. So all the archived classes you can find under this archived classes menu. So I'm clicking here the archived classes. So this is a class that I have just archived. So in order to delete the class, there's a 3 dots coming up here. And you can see there are an option coming for copy, restore, and delete. And I want to delete this class. I will click on this delete button. So it is giving me the warning, but I want to delete this class. So I will click this delete button. So this will delete the class. So we have seen how to create a class and how to how to delete a class. Now, before navigating this page, so this is a class page. the name of the class is appearing here also and here also. So first I need to, now the next thing that I will do, how to join a class. So before joining a class, we will see how we can add student to your class. Now this is my class. Now there are 4 main tabs coming up here: Stream tab, Classwork tab, People tab, and the Grade tab. And this view is basically of the teacher sides. Because I am the creator of this class, so I am the teacher of this class. So in order to add a student or any co-teacher to your class, you will go to the People tab at the top. There are 4 main tabs. We will see it later. So in order to add student to your class, we will click on this People tab. Now in this People tab, there are 2 headings coming up: the teachers and the student. So in order to add a student, the student can join the class using 2 ways. First is using a class code, which I will tell you in a little while. And the second is the student can join a class using an email invitation. So for sending an email invitation, you go to the People tab, and there's a people icon with the plus sign next to the student heading. So I'm clicking here for inviting the student to my class. You have to type in the email of the student. So I'm typing the email ID of the student. So suppose this is the email ID of my student whom I want to send a link of the Google Classroom. So I've selected the email ID, and at the end, I need to click on this invite button. So you can see here, the student, the name of the student is Computer Science Department, and here below it is written as invited. So now this way you can invite student, add student to your class. Now we will see how the student will join your class. So as I told you, there are 2 ways the student can join your class. First is from the email invitation that you have just sent, and other way is using a class code. So let me tell you what is this class code is. We will again go to the Stream tab. Now in the Stream tab, here below the name, under the name of the class, you will find class code. If you can see here, it is written the class code, and this is a class code. I will zoom it. So this is a class code that you can share with your student, and they can use this code to enter into your class. So I will tell you the both ways. So now we will see is the student have received my mail or not. So this is the student Gmail page, and student, let me refresh that page. Yes, here the title of the subject of this email is class invitation. So the student will open this mail from its Gmail account, and in this email there is an option coming up for join a class. The student have to click on this join button in order to join a class. So let me click on this join button. So this is a student view of the Google Classroom page. So student has already got an invitation from the teacher, and this class is appear in the Google Classroom page of the student. So there are 2 options coming up: decline or join. So student have 2 options. They can decline your invitation and join your class. So suppose suppose the student want to join the class, so he will click on this join button. So this is a teacher's page. Now here in the People tab, let me refresh it. Earlier it was invited. Now because my student has joined my class, now you can see that the invited is not there now because the student has already joined my class. So the second way of joining a class is, especially for the student, I'm saying, how can they join a class if they do not receive an email invitation, but they have the class code? So, okay. So student will go to the main page here. Okay, it's not coming here now. Yes, it is classes. So if the student have a class code, there is a plus button coming up at the top corner of the Google Classroom page, and there is an option coming for join a class. The student will click on this join class. Suppose if the student doesn't receive an email invitation, so here it will click on join class, and there is an option here for type in the class code that teacher may have shared via WhatsApp or any other application with the students. So when we type in the code here, a valid code here, then this join button will get enabled. So let me type the correct code. This is the code I have. Let me select it and let me type it here. So the moment I type in the correct code, this join button gets enabled. So then, because I have already joined the class, so there are two ways. The first way I have already explored, and there's a second way using a class code, the student can join the class. So now move on to next thing. So I'm coming back to the teacher's view. Suppose all your students are there in the class. The next thing you can do is you can disable this class code. You have the permission, you have the privilege to disable this class code. So at the top, there is a setting button. If you all can see, there is a setting button. You have to click on this setting button. And in the setting button, in the general, you will see there is a heading written invite code, and there's it is turned on. You can turn it off. Once all your students are there in the class, then there is no need of active the code, leave the code active. So you can click it turn off. So this way, no more student can enter your class. Okay, let me save it. Maybe I missed that saving button. Okay, that's saved also. Done. So we can see, we have seen create a class, add student, and we have also seen how the student can join your class. First thing, using a class code, and the second thing, using an email invitation. And we have already seen how to disable the code once all your students are there in the class. Now, the next thing is, suppose you want to add a co-teacher in your class. You can do this also. Again, you will go to the people tab. The teacher will go into the people tab, and under the teacher heading, next to the teacher heading, you will find this people icon with plus button. And as you hover the mic over it, and it will, as you can see that it is written invite teacher. So you can invite teacher from here. Again, you have to type in the email. Suppose I'm typing an email, and this email will receive by the teacher, and as the student receive an email, the teacher will also receive the same mail, and she can join the class. So this way, we can add student, we can add teacher to our class. Now, next thing, we will explore the various options. As I've told you, the Google Classroom is basically for sharing files. You can share the notes, you can share anything that you want with your student, you can create assignment, you can grade assignment, and any way you want to communicate with your students, you can do. So I'm back to the teacher's classroom here. So there are 4 main tabs coming up: Stream tab, Classwork tab, People tab we have already explored, and the Grade tabs. But for the students, only these 3 tabs are available: Stream tab, Classroom tab, and the People tab. And in the teacher's view, the grade tab is also there. Because I'm in the teacher view, the grade tab is also there. So first we will see what is the use of this stream tab. So this is a stream. By default, you will always be at the stream tab. So in the stream tab, as you can see here written, you can create and schedule an announcement for your student. So stream tab is basically used for adding an announcement to your class. Here you can post announcement, you can comment, student can also comment to your post. Suppose you have given any assignment or posted any material for the student, they will all appear in the stream tab. So basically, it will show all the activity, very important thing, it will show all the activity that has taken place in your class from recent to oldest. So let me post one announcement to my class. So I have to click on this, share something with your class. I have to click here to add an announcement to my class. Now, there are various options coming up here. Let me zoom it more. So here the name of the class. So because I have 3 classes here, and you can choose any of the class to post an announcement. So suppose my class is computer application. Now next is, if you want the announcement for different people, for some student or all student. So here I'm selecting the all student, although in my class there is only 1 student. Now here, click here to add an announcement for your students. So I'm writing a welcome message for them. Welcome to my class. Now, there are options coming up here in this announcement section. There is an add button here. So in the add button, the moment I click on the add button, there are various options available. So with the announcement, I can also attach a file from my Google Drive. Suppose I want to attach a link. I can attach a link in this announcement. I can attach a file from my computer system. And if I want to attach some YouTube video link, I can do so. So I will explore all these options here. So suppose I want to attach one file from the Google Drive. So I will click on this Google Drive. And click on the file that I want in the announcement. I'm clicking here. 1 second, it's not clicking. Okay, let me upload. Okay. So now here the insert button coming up when you select one file from your Google Drive. I've selected this file. Now I'm click on this insert button here. Now this Google Doc that was in my drive is attached to this announcement. Suppose I also want to attach a link. So I can simply copy paste or write the link. Suppose I want to add this link. Let me add the college website. So this way I can attach a link also. Okay, so this is a website link that I want my student to see, the college website. And next thing, I can attach a file from my computer system. So suppose I want to add a file. I need to click on this browse button and select a file. Suppose I have these screenshot. I select the file, open. Now it is here. And I also want to add a YouTube link. I will click on this YouTube link button and type in the YouTube video that I want to add to this announcement. Suppose how to create a Google account. First, I need to search it. So there are various videos coming up. So I'm selecting the first video. There's an add button will get enabled. You have to click this add button in order to add this YouTube video into your announcement. So I have explored all the options that I have in posting the announcement, from adding a file from my Google Drive, adding a link, adding a file from my computer system, and adding a YouTube link. Now, it is still not posted yet. So we will see how to post it. So there is a post button coming up. So before this, clicking on this button, I want to show you the other options there. There are 3 options coming up: post, schedule, and save draft. So you can schedule this announcement for later also, and you can post it immediately, or you can save it as a draft. So suppose I want to schedule it. I do not want to post it now. So the moment you click on the schedule button, it will show you the date and the time. So suppose by default, the date is 23rd and time is 8 a.m. So the moment I click on the schedule button, it will schedule for tomorrow, 8 a.m. The student can see this announcement tomorrow at 8 a.m. only. So the next option is save draft. This will save my announcement. So let me click on this. Now my announcement has been saved now. It is not visible to my student now because I have not clicked on the post button yet. So this is at the top of this stream page, there's an heading called saved announcement. It will include all my saved announcement, which I can schedule or post it later. So I will again click on it. Okay. Yes. So there are the 4 links here. One is from Google Drive, one the link of my college, and one is from my file, one is from my system, and another is a YouTube link. Now, in order to post the announcement, you have to just click on this post button. So this announcement is also coming in the teacher's view also. Now I will show you how it is appear on the student view. So this is a student class. I will go to this class. Oh, it is not appearing here. Let me refresh the page first. Now, this is the student view. Student, you can see the announcement which are posted by your teacher. So here the name of the teacher is coming up, Priyanka Gupta. And below that, you can see the time also, and the note which is written by the teacher, and all the information that your teacher want to see are available to you. So this way you can add announcement to your class. Now, we will back to the teacher's view. Now we have explored the stream tab. Now the most important tab here is classwork tab. You can use this tab for creating assignments, for creating questions, for posting material to the students. So we will see this classwork tab. So I will click on this classwork tab at the top of this Google Classroom page. Now, so because I have not created anything here, so it is showing me what I can do. It's saying you can create assignment and question, use topic to organize classwork into modules or unit, and you can order them also. So first we will see how to create assignment for your students. So there is a plus create button right up here, plus create button. The moment you click on this button, there are options coming up. You can assign an assignment to your student. You can have you can post questions to the student. You can post any study material for the students. And you can also use the reuse post and the topic. And the most important thing here is the topic part. Okay, so this topic feature of the Google Classroom allow you to organize your posts. This is very important feature of this Google Classroom. So when a teacher create assignment, question, or material, the teacher can assign a topic to the assignment, question, and the material. So the class look more organized. So let me create the topic first, then I will assign the assignment, question, and material under these topics. So let me create few topics so that my class look more organized. I'm quickly access the material, right? So let me create the few topics. You have to click on this topic button. Let me suppose the first topic is course outline. So this is the name of the topic, and you have to click here, add. So this one topic is created. Suppose I also want another topic, let's say for assignment, where I will put all my assignments, which I will assign to my student. Assignments. This is the second topic that I have created. Suppose I will also want one more topic, let's say study notes for my student. So these are the three topics that I have created. Now, next we will see how to create assignment. Again, we go to the classwork tab, and in the classwork tab, there is a plus create button here. You have to click on this plus create button, and in this in these options you will select the assignment option. So I'm clicking here the assignment option. Now in the assignment option, after clicking on the assignment option, this window will appear. So here at the top you can write the title of your assignment. So suppose I want to give an assignment on a topic related to the data structure, is one of the subject of computer science. Assignment on data structure. And after adding a title to my assignment, below that there is an optional area where you can write instructions. So suppose I'm writing the instructions that please write your full name on the assignment. Submit on time. So these are the instructions that you can give beforehand to the students. It is totally optional. You can leave it blank also. Now, you can either add an attachment to your assignment, or you can simply write a question and assign those questions to the students. So first, I want to tell you how you can attach a file for the assignment. So you have to click on this add button. We have already explored this add button when we post an announcement under stream tab. So these four options coming up here again. One is from Google Drive. You can add an assignment from the Google Drive. Link, you can paste the link also. A file from the computer system, and any YouTube video from the YouTube. So suppose I want to attach an assignment from the Google Drive. So I have prepared one question paper for my student and I want to assign them. So this is my Google Drive. So this is one of the assignment that I have prepared for my student. I will select that assignment and then click on this insert button here. So this will be attached here. The file that you want that student to solve the questions, it is here. Now we have add title to the assignment, give an instruction to the student, and add a file also. Now move on to the next thing, that suppose you want to give different assignment to different students, and you can here by default it always coming the all student. So you can uncheck whether you want to give this assignment to one particular student or you want to give this assignment to the all student. That you can also do. So suppose, because I have only one student here, so I'm selecting all student. Now you can assign a point. So suppose it's 100 marks, I want it for 50 marks assignment. So I can edit it. So I have made it from 100 to 50 marks assignment. Now, below the points, you can also assign a due date to your assignment. So by default, there is no due date is coming. You can have a due date for your assignment. So suppose I want to schedule it for tomorrow, the 23rd, and the time, you can also set the time for submitting the assignment. So suppose I want it to submit by 6 p.m. tomorrow. So this way, the assignment, the due date for the student is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Now you can also assign the topic to your assignment, the topic which you already created. So there are 3 topics which I've already created so that my page look more organized. I can access the thing efficiently. So here it is an assignment, course outline, and a study note. So because it is an assignment, so I will put it under this assignment topic. So I will click here, assignments. Now, once all the things are done, now you will assign it. So there is an option coming up. Okay. Why it is not enabled?
Priyanka, this is 0 students, I guess. That's why it's not
That's
coming.
why. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Now, before assigning a student, assign this assignment to my student, let me explore the other options that I have. I can assign this assignment immediately by clicking on this assign button. Below that, there is a schedule button. You can schedule it for later. We have also explored these 3 buttons under stream tab for announcement also. And you can save it as a draft, which you can post it later also. Suppose I want to assign it right away. So I will click here, assign. Now, so I'm back to my classwork tab. So as you can see here, under the assignment topic, there is an assignment on data structure. This is the title that I have given. The instruction coming up here. This is the teacher view I'm showing you. Please write your name on the assignment, submit on time, and this is the assignment. So now you can see here, there are 2 numbers coming up, 0 turned in, 1 assigned. Because there is only 1 student in my class, so it is showing me here that this assignment has been assigned to the 1 student. So because there is only 1 student, if there are more than 1 student, it will show the count here. Now, this turned it means because I've just assigned an assignment to my student and student have not submitted yet. So the turned in count will always set to 0 initially. So when the student will submit the assignment, this turned in count will change depending on the number of student you have. So let's see the student view also. So this is a student view. So by default, the stream tab will come, and under stream tab, as I earlier told you, the stream tab will show you all the activity that have been taken place in your class. So the student will be notified by seeing the stream tab that the teacher has posted a new assignment, and name of the assignment is assignment on data structures. He or she can also see the upcoming assignment, which is due for the students in this upcoming sections. So the timing, you can read it as due for tomorrow, 6 p.m. So student can directly access the assignment from the stream tab, or the easiest way is to go to the classwork. So I'm going to the classwork from the student side. Here, the topic is coming, the assignment, and under this assignment, there is assignment on data structure. The student will click on this tab. Okay? And then he or she can view the assignment by clicking on this view assignment. So I'm clicking here the view assignment. So this is the assignment here. It is of 50 marks. The student can see it's of 50 marks. And the due date for the student is tomorrow, 6 p.m. And there are 2 comments. One is class comment, which is public. if the student want to post any comment which other student can also see, then he or she can post it here. Suppose doubt in question 5, question 6, yeah, 5, anything. So it will appear to every student. Now there is a private comment also which is only visible to the teacher. So suppose he can write anything. Sorry for late submission, suppose. So there are two comments here, private comment which is visible to teacher only, and a class comment which is visible to the class including the teacher. Now, for submitting an assignment, the student can go to this tab, this Your Work tab. So under this Your Work tab, the student can upload his or her document for submitting the assignment. So there is an option coming up, this plus button, plus add or create button. So I'm clicking here. So there are again the various options coming up. Suppose the student have file in their Google Drive, he can directly select the file from the Google Drive, or suppose he can attach a link of that file, or suppose the student have a file in its system, he can or she can select the file from the system also. And there are other options coming up. So I'm just showing you these options. Suppose the student have the assignment on his or her Google Drive. Suppose I'm clicking here. So suppose this is a student assignment. He can select his assignment from his Google Drive, click on Insert button. Now the assignment is uploading. Now the assignment is just get uploaded. For submitting the assignment, the student must have to click this Turn In button. If the student does not click on this Turn In button, this particular assignment the student have just uploaded will not visible to the teacher. So suppose before clicking on this Turn In button, you can easily offload your assignment. Suppose this is a wrong assignment that you have uploaded, you can just click on this cross button and again upload your assignment. So I'm again uploading my assignment. Click on this plus add or create button from my Google Drive, and now I'm selecting the correct file from my Google Drive. Suppose this is a correct file, and insert. And then the student must have to click on this Turn In button. So the student will click on Turn In button. So this way the student can submit his or her assignment. Now go back to the teacher's view. Now we will see whether the assignment is visible to the teacher or not. So again, you have to go to the classwork tab, and classwork tab, there are various topics, and we have the assignment in the assignment topic. So this is assignment topic. Now you can see here, the class comment is also visible to you. And now this turn in value is become 1. Earlier it was 0 because student hasn't submitted the assignment, and the assigned value is now 0. It means every student of my class has submitted assignment. Because there is only one student in my class, the assigned number will set to 0 and turn in is set to 1. Now I want to view the assignment of my student. I will click on this assignment. Sorry, this is my assignment. Click on this Turn In button. So here in this tab, under the student work, you can see your student assignment. So there is only one student. So this is assignment. Suppose I want to see that assignment, I will click on this assignment. So in the new tab, it will open my student assignment. So student has just written one word, hello. So this is a student assignment. Student has attached a Google Doc here. And suppose you want to grade it. After checking your assignment, you can grade it. Suppose I'm giving the 10 marks and can give the private comment also here. So please work hard. Sorry, work hard. And post. So these private comment will visible to my student, and I've already graded this assignment. And in order, if the student want to see the grades, you have to click on this return button. If you do not click on this return button, student will not able to see his or her grades. So after evaluating the assignment, giving grades, giving comments, you have to click on this return button in order to see, so that the student can see his or her marks. So I'm clicking here, return. So it is showing me the student will be notified and check any grade you have left. So I have given the grade 10 out of 50, and I have to click this return button again. So I've evaluated this assignment. So that is done. We go back to my page. So here you can see, this is a teacher's view. Now the name of the student is here and the marks is here, 10 by 50. Now let's see whether the student has received his grade or not. Go to the classwork, and again we go to the classwork for the student, go to the classwork, view assignment. Now when he or she view the assignment, now he can see the assignment has been graded. So under the your work tab, it is said that it is graded, and the student can see his or her marks here. It is written as 10 by 50. The student can see his or her grade, as well as he can see the comments that is given by his or her teacher. So here it is written, please work hard. So this way the student can see his or her grade. Now moving on to the teacher's view. Okay, I'm going back to my classes, computer application, from main menu, and go to the classwork. So this way I can assign assignments to my student. We have also seen how to grade student. So next is, suppose I want to post some study material for my student. So again, you have to go to the classwork tab, which is just next to the stream tab. Click on plus create and go to the material option. Now I'm clicking on the material option. Now here, suppose I want to post the guidelines, the course outlines. So here is the guidelines. Instruction for the student is, please refer it. And I can attach the guideline also. So this time I'm attaching a guideline from my computer system. So I will select this file option. So next, this window will pop up. Here you have to click on this browse button. So let me check, where is the assignment? Here it is. So this is, suppose, my course outline that I want to share with my students. So I've attached that file, and I can also assign the topic to it. So suppose, because it is a course outlines, I will select the topic course outline, or I will select a study note, whatever feel like. So suppose it is a course outline. So I'm selecting here course outline and simply post it. So before post it, again, there are various options coming up: post, schedule, save draft. So I want to post it right away. So I will click on post. Now you can see under the topic course outlines, there is one material that I have posted, data structure practical list. Now see the student view, whether the student is able to see or not. Okay, let me go to the classes first. Yes, go to the classwork and let me refresh the page so that the changes will get reflected. Now, the student now can access the guidelines under this course outline, topic. So he or she can click on this guideline and can view material. So this way he can view the material. So this is a material that the student can see now. So we have covered almost everything. So under the classwork, we have posted assignment, we have posted material, and you can also post a question also the same way. Suppose, let me try. Here, suppose any question that you want from your student to answer it. Suppose, what is the capital of Oman? So suppose is of 10 marks. I do not want to give a due date, and just click here, ask. So this way you can ask the question to the student. Then click on ask. Okay. You can also assign this question, a topic to this question also, because I have not assigned any topic to this question. You can assign the topic to this question also. So we have seen how to create assignment, how to assign assignment. Then we have seen how to post question to the student, and we have also seen how to post material to the students. So we have explored the stream tab, classwork tab, people tab, and the grade tab now. So this is a grade tab. So under grade tab, so I have posted one question and one assignments. And because this assignment I have already graded, so it gets reflected under this grade tab. So this is the name of the student, computer science department, and the student has got the 10 marks. And because I have not assigned any marks to it, so it is coming out blank here. So under the grade tag, you can see the student grades. What are the grade that you have given to your student for different assignment for different questions. So this is all about the Google Classroom. This way you can communicate with your students. So that is from this session, the Google Classroom and the Google Meet. Over to the moderator.
So can we take questions now, Priyanka?
Okay.
Okay. So there's one question from Indu Narayanan ma'am. She's asking, how secure is the information that you share in the Google Meet?
Okay. It is advisable to share only the information that you find that you can share it in public, because I do not think that there is any harm in sharing any information in the Google Meet, because it is visible to the participant of the meeting only.
Okay. Thank you. Another question is from Gurpreet Kaur ma'am. She is asking, can we upload teaching videos on Classroom?
Yes, you can upload it. So suppose this is my teacher's view. Under the classwork, plus create. So under the material section, you will click on this material option. So if you have created any video for your students, you go to this add. And the first thing that you need to do is you have to have your video in your computer systems or on your Google Drive. So if suppose the video is in your computer system, you can select file and you can browse anything that your system have. If your system have a video of your lecture, you can simply upload it by using the option Google Drive or the file.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you so much, Priyanka. It was indeed a very fruitful session and also very well explained. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
So now I would call Dr. Manisha Mathur, Program Coordinator, to propose a formal vote of thanks. Over to you, Manisha ma'am.
Thank you, Kamna. Thank you so much. This is the first in the series of counseling sessions, which is being organized by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Mata Sundari College for Women. And I would begin by thanking our principal, Professor Harpreet Kaur, for giving us the opportunity to organize this event, as well as encouraging us with her constant support. I also express my gratitude and appreciation towards Dr. Amar M.L. Abdullah for taking his time out. We know you have a very busy schedule, sir, and thank you for joining us for this session. We also hope, and I'm sure that our collaborative journey will go a long way. I also thank all other faculty members of Al Zahara College for Women who have joined us today. I wish to thank Ms. Priyanka Gupta for her wonderful and extremely informative session on online teaching tools, which have become indispensable in this world where the paradigms of teaching learning have changed drastically. I also express my gratitude towards Dr. Lokesh Kumar Gupta, Coordinator IQAC, for his meticulous planning and execution of this program. I would be failing in my duty if I omit to thank our participants, students and faculty members from both the institutions here in India as well as in Muscat for their extremely enthusiastic response and participation. A big thank you to the technical team, Megha, Gurpreet, Sangeeta, Kamna, and thank you everyone. Thank you once again. The feedback come attendance link will be available in the chat box. Maybe it already is. It will also be activated on your emails. I request you to fill it. Certificates will only be issued to those participants who fill this form. Thank you so much. Sangeeta, can we end the meeting if the chat?
अभी chat box में link दे दिया क्या हमने?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I think जब access कर लेंगे, should we wait for some time till everyone is access?
5 minutes wait कर लेते हैं.
Okay, sir.
YouTube on live बंद कर दीजिए.